Well, hello everybody. Debbie here with Debbie Gets Crafty, and let's go ahead and get right into our daily whip and chat of this lovely young lady, my Yorkie and Roses from DAC, Diamond Art Club, that was so generously gifted to me by my friend, a very dear friend, Trisha from Diamond Painting with Sweet Tea. So let's go ahead and get started. How are you today? I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a wonderful day because I've had a chance to visit with you, and that means the world to me. And so we're going to get started today. I'm just fixing a few of these little drills that are a little askew, but that's okay. They'll straighten out once I put more drills around them. So today I think we'll start with the downward arrow that goes across on her neckline, her décolleté. And we'll go ahead and start there. It's a pretty dark color, 3371. So we'll go ahead and start there first. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. How is the weather where you are today? It is gorgeous here in Middle Tennessee this morning. My husband and I sat outside for a little while with Spoto while we tossed a ball around the yard, and he had a great time. Trying to run off a little bit of his energy in the morning, and he is comfortably resting now in his kennel for our work day. And I've said this before, but those that don't know us, my husband and I both work from home, so when it comes time for Spoto to go into his kennel for the day, Todd and I get breaks every 2 hours, and so little man has a chance to get out of his kennel and play for a few minutes each time, get a little exercise throughout the day, so he's not stuck in the kennel all day long. He can go out and do his business, and we give him his lunch, and then he'll go back into his kennel for a little while. So that's what we call his daycare while we're working, because he's still so young in that puppy stage, so he wants to get into everything, and we just want him to be safe. And I have my baby camera on. I'm looking at him right now. As a matter of fact, he's relaxing now. He had a chance to run around the yard, which we haven't done in a long time because it's been so hot here in Middle Tennessee. We finally caught a little bit of a break, and the humidity was down this morning. The temperature was so lovely. So my husband said, well, why don't we take him out and let him run around and go play fetch outside? So that's what we did. We sat outside with him for a little while and let him run around the yard, and he had the time of his life. So that's what we've been up to this morning. And what are you up to? You see what I'm working on right now. This is just one of the many whips that I have right now. Whip is a work in progress, and this is just one of them that I'm working on, and we're really coming along nicely on this one. So, what's for dinner today? Todd, I told you that we didn't bother to go to the grocery store at all this weekend. Todd went on Friday, picked up some milk and some creamer and stuff, but we were going to go and do big shopping over the weekend. We just didn't feel like it. And we have enough food in this house for a month, honestly. The only thing we would need to do is go get bread and milk and dog food, that's it. But so Todd was just taking a peek around the freezer. We have a freezer on our refrigerator, and we also have a separate freezer in our garage, and he came across a couple of interesting items that we had in the freezer. So nice ham steak and a couple of chicken breasts that we had. So he said, you know, I figured we'd take these out and thaw them, and he figured he might bread their chicken cutlets, actually, very thinly sliced chicken breasts. We cut them into cutlets. And he said, I figure I'd take the cutlets out and bread those. And also, he took out, we had bought, one of our local grocery stores sells sometimes these large packages of ham slices. And they come with all different kinds of sizes of the ham slices. If you've ever heard of a ham steak, that's what they look like. And sometimes you get just, you know, the flat ham slices. Sometimes you get them in there a little bit like towards the end of the piece that they cut, and they throw those in. And so we had separated this huge package that we had gotten a while ago and froze some. And we froze this one particular ham steak. It was beautiful, large ham steak. So we took that out too. So we'll have that at some point in time. Honestly, like I said, we have enough in our freezers and cupboards to make it work. And that's why we have the freezers, you know, both freezers, because we like to stock up. I mean, you never know where we live. If we get inclement weather and we can't make it out to the grocery store, at least we know we have some stuff in the house. So, but every so often you have to rotate your stock, meaning you have to eat some of the meat that you've frozen because you don't want it to get freezer burn, and, you know, that would not be very beneficial, and it wouldn't be very cost effective. So when we see meat on sale, we pick it up. We'll package it up into separate meals, and then we will freeze it. And like I said, I think this is the best time to go ahead and take stock of what we have in the freezer and use up some of the stuff that we've had for a while, and then make our list to replenish our stock. So, and then tomorrow night we're going to have goulash. We have goulash that Todd made a while back that's been frozen, so we want to take that out and enjoy that. So, I'm not sure what we'll have tonight, either the breaded chicken cutlets or the ham steak. Either way, it's a winner. So that's what's for dinner tonight. And let's see, not much else is going on really. I am working, I'm starting early today, but then the rest of the week I start later, which I'm not complaining about. That's okay with me. It'll give me a chance to do a little more filming, and then this weekend is Labor Day weekend, so we have off on Monday, so I plan on doing some more filming this weekend. I want to try to get some videos stocked up, so this way I can just schedule them to post, you know, for everybody to view. And if there's a day that I'm not feeling up to filming anything, then this way I know I'll have at least something to share. So that's what I plan on doing with my Labor Day weekend. And I think we have we have 3 more I have to do right here. There we go. I just am so happy that it's almost September. For those who love the hot weather, my deepest sympathies, but oh, I still have a few more to go over here too. Oh, so you can tell it's early in the morning. I'm missing all kinds of spots here. Then again, it could be in the middle of the day or, 9 o'clock at night, and I'd probably miss them. But yeah, my deepest sympathies go to those who enjoy the hot weather in the summertime. Newsflash, it's ending. Thank God. Because I've had enough of the hot weather. I try not to complain about it though, because as long as I get up and experience the weather, no matter what it brings, I should, and do consider myself lucky. So, but P.S. this heat has been unbearable. It'll be nice for Spoto to be able to get out and enjoy the yard a little bit more. Todd plans on mowing our backyard tomorrow, which is Wednesday, after work. It's supposed to be the nicest day out of the week, not as hot at all. So he'll get out and mow the backyard. We have somebody that comes and mows the front yard because we live on a very steep hill. And this gentleman comes along and mows our front yard with his riding mower. We don't have a riding mower. So he comes by, and he's such a sweet guy. And every 2 weeks, he comes by and he'll mow our yard for us, our front yard. But Todd takes care of the backyard because the backyard is just a little small backyard, and it gets Todd outside, it gets him some extra exercise, and he enjoys it. He's got a battery-operated lawnmower that he absolutely loves. And he can get the backyard done in about a half an hour. One charge of the battery, about a half an hour, and he's done. And it's a decent-sized backyard. It's not just a little tiny patch of grass. It's a pretty good-sized backyard with a little bit of an incline to it. So it gives him a little bit of a workout. But he enjoys being out there. Now, Spoto will go out with him, but Todd puts up a baby gate on the porch so Spoto can't get down off the porch while Todd's mowing. But it gets Spoto outside for a little while, gets him a little vitamin D. We have an umbrella on our back porch that Todd puts up so Spoto will have a place to shade himself. He brings out a nice big bowl of water and a toy or two for Spoto to play with. But 9 times out of 10, while Todd's mowing the grass, Spoto is standing on the porch following him back and forth, back and forth. So, but that'll be done even before I get out of work tomorrow. The lawn will be mowed. Superb. All right, so the next one that I'm going to do is the little dot. And grab that one. And that little dot, let's see here, that is our good old 310. And look, folks, there's not that much in that bottle for 310. There's not that many spots for 310. So that's neat. And we'll go ahead and start there. There we go. Beautiful. So that's what we're up to. What are you all up to? I know it's only Tuesday, but do you all have any plans? For those who live in the States who celebrate Labor Day, do you have any plans? Maybe one last camping trip. Some folks still have not gone back to school. So maybe one last trip before school starts. I know there are lots of places that school has already started here in Middle Tennessee. School has been in session for a couple weeks now, several weeks actually. And but I know up in New York State, I believe school doesn't start until, it used to start the Wednesday after Labor Day. I don't know what the rules are now up where I used to live. Oh, when I pause, I'm hearing the music in the living room. I turn on a radio for Spoto, and I have easy listening music there for him. You know, they say music soothes the savage beast. And I don't want him to get lonely out there in the living room. It does get very quiet in the living room. So the music does soothe him. Plus he hears Todd and I while we're working. He can hear us talking. So he hears that. He knows that somebody's home. Now he's getting a little fussy. Now's the time of morning. We put him in his daycare, in his kennel, his crate. Todd goes and does his morning routine. And then by the time Todd is done with his morning routine, Spoto gets a little antsy and he starts to whine. So Todd has to go out and take him out one last time for one little last restroom break, and then Spoto will settle in. And he does that just in time for just before Todd goes to work. He's got to run out and take him out real quick for one more little bathroom break, just like any kid before they're ready to go to bed at night. You know, I need a glass of water, I need you to read me, you know, War and Peace, I need this, I need that. So the only reason why I said War and Peace is because it's such a big book. But he's just like any other little, reminds me of any other little kid. I need my favorite toy, I need, you know, to go into the bathroom, I need a drink of water. See, I hear Todd right now, he's going out to him. Do this every morning. It's our routine. Todd turns on his computer after he goes and does his morning routine, and then he goes out and tends to Spoto. And then by the time Spoto's back in his kennel, Todd's computer is already raring to go to start his day. I hear him. Let's go outside. That's what they do. It's their little routine. Here we go. Coming along nicely. I think we might have enough time to do all of these. Might run a little over today, but that's okay. Sometimes we run a little short, sometimes we run a little long. But that's all right. I have a Temu order. I don't know when it's coming in. I have 2 of them actually out. I think just 2. Yeah, I think just 2. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 3. Oh, friends. I'm trying to curb my Temu habit, and, well, here I am talking about I could have 2 or 3 orders coming in. Good grief. I know of at least 2. And so, once those come in, I'll be filming some haul videos. And I love to watch Temu haul videos from folks. I love to see what they get, what they can find. Sometimes these are items that I have not even thought of or seen before, and I'll see somebody do a haul video and I'm like, oh, wow, that's neat. So I enjoy them. Not just the, I love it when they do all the bits and bobs, not just the diamond painting related ones. I love, well, you know, I love the diamond painting ones because I'm constantly, I don't think I've made one purchase from Temu without at least one diamond painting in every order. But I love to see what everybody else gets. Like I said, sometimes they're gadgets and things that, bits and bobs that I've never seen before on Temu or not thought about looking for. So that's always fun. Ah, dropped one. Oh, you're two that stuck together. Okay, so we got to break you up. So yeah, I've got a couple of orders coming in. Todd hasn't placed an order in a couple of weeks actually, so he's a lot stronger than I am. But I have a feeling he's going to be placing an order soon. Because he's got a diamond painting that he's been having his eye on. It's, I think, a 30 by 40, so it's a lot bigger than the one he's working on currently. He showed me, he says, do you want to see the diamond painting I'm thinking of? It's a big one. It's a big diamond painting. I said, oh, okay. He shows me it's a 30 by 40. I was like, that is good. That is big. You know, he's only doing a, I think a 20 by 30 or a 20 by 20. Right now, the yin and yang, his very first diamond painting. So for him to want to do a 30 by 40, it's a beautiful stag in a country setting. Like in the woods. It's really pretty. That's what I love about diamond painting. The selections are endless. There's just about any genre you can think of out there. That's the amazing thing. Let me just give this a little shimmy shake, get these little guys to set up. And Spoto's back in his kennel, laying down quietly. That's all he needed. One more trip to the restroom. And now he's all settled in. And then in a couple hours, we'll go out for our break. And he'll go out to the restroom again. Have a moment to run around. So, let's see here. What's going on here? I think this is upside down. Yep, it is. And there you go. You're better now. We're all good. There. We're almost done for today. I have a little bit more to do, so we're probably going to go a little over our 30-minute mark. But that's okay. Like I said, some days are a little shorter, and some days we make up for it and are a little longer. But she is coming along so nice. And now that I have this bottom portion done, this part's coming together really quick. Well, Debbie, set that down on the desk so you can see what you're doing now. I can tell I have to go through and with my other tray and separate some of these. There's a few of them that are stuck together. That's okay. It's an easy fix. I'll show you what I mean when I'm done with my this section here that I want to do. Okay. There we go. There's 3 more to do. Oh, that one's got to get separated. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, there's quite a few of them that are stuck together. That's okay though. We can make that work. There we go. All right, so we finished that section for today. And let me go ahead and pull this out so you can see her. She's so cute. Now let me go ahead and grab a tray. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Let's see here. And we could just use this tray. So what I want to do is pour these drills. There's quite a few of them that are stuck together. So I'll pour them in. And there we go. And I'm going to take this smaller boat and lay it on top of the bigger boat. And then I'm just going to press gently and rub that. And what will happen is you'll hear the cracking, and that's the drills separating. Some people use a grinder for it. I don't need to go out and buy a grinder because I don't have to do this that often. You hear those? You hear the cracking? That means they're separating. Here we go. Much better. I still see a few. So I'll go, whoop, man overboard. I'll go ahead in here. Like I said, when you hear that cracking, that means that they're separating. There we go, that's much better. I still see one more here. Give him a little. There. Oh, there's one stubborn little one. Let's see. I may have to pay some special attention to this one. Let's see if that worked. It did. There we go. And there we have it. So they're all better now. So then I'll pour them back in here because I like to pour the drills back in with a boat that's got the long spout on it. There we go. Perfect. I'm doing this all off camera. Sorry, folks. Nothing exciting now. Just gonna pour these drills back into their container. I have a couple more in here. There we go. But that's as easy as it gets when it comes to separating drills. If you have a couple of boats, just put them together and just gently rub them, and they separate beautifully. Like I said, some people might use grinders. I don't need a grinder. There we are. Set that over there. Put our lid back on our cap, on our bottle, and we are all done for the day. There we go. Isn't she coming out so pretty? Oh my gosh. And look at how far we've gotten. We've only got a little bit more left on each side of her neck, and then we're at the head. We'll start here soon enough. So that's awesome. Friends, thank you for your continued support. If you are a current subscriber, if you've not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. And let's go ahead, and there we go. Please hit that notification button. You'll be notified every time I put up a video. Also, please drop me a comment. Tell me where you're from, how the weather is doing where you are, what your current WIP is or work in progress. And tell me what's for dinner. I love to see what people are having for dinner. And my friends, hit that like button, please, because it does help out so much with the YouTube algorithm. And I am just a little crafty fish in a great big crafty pond, and it just, every little bit helps, and it's always greatly appreciated. And until I see you all again, please take care of yourselves. Watch out for your friends, your family, your neighbors, and please be the voice for all those animals who don't have one. You guys are great. You make this such a great adventure to be on, a crafting adventure, and I just appreciate you all. From my heart to you, have a great day. Goodbye now.